Well, it's time for an activity spotlight. Now, the reason I say activity spotlight because it's more than just a ministry and more than just a business and more than just a person that I want to meet. It's an activity that I probably need in my life as well. Jessica Heller, you've been, just a quick background, you've done Outward Bound up in Colorado. How much fun is that?
Oh my goodness, it is absolutely glorious. To be in nature in Colorado is absolutely amazing.
All of your background stuff has led you to this thing called life coaching. Now, what's the difference between like life coaching and counseling or a trainer or how does that, where does that fit? What is it?
Well, you know, it's interesting. They're all multifaceted and they're all useful. And I would say that coaching differs from counseling in that you start with who the person is right now and where they want to go and who they want to be in the future. So whereas counseling can delve into the past and maybe do a little bit of diagnosing here and there, coaching is more a conversation that you're having with someone so that they can reach a desired change that they want to make in their life, whether it's a goal, whether they really just need to process through something and break through a barrier, or if it's just a really big change in their life that they're feeling stuck and they don't see the options. A coach can sort of broaden those choices and reflect things back to that person that they never even thought possible.
You've kind of touched on it in a summary fashion, but how does somebody make a decision to hire a life coach? What is it functionally that you would tell somebody that is saying, well, gosh, this sounds kind of interesting. I don't think I really need any counseling, but, you know, I've thought maybe I need a physical trainer, but, you know, what is this?
I think it's really when someone feels stuck, when they don't feel like they have any choices. There's always a choice. There's always a choice. And so when someone is feeling stuck or they're feeling like they need to process something and they've just hit a wall, that's where a coach can really come alongside someone, be a mirror that's held up to that person, and you can reflect back as a coach what that person is saying, and new insight can come from that.
And now, does it just have to do with physical fitness, or what kind of areas do you find people needing help in most?
Yeah, it can be anything from career to relationships to fitness to health. Any sort of change that person isn't feeling like they're feeling fulfilled in their life, a life coach can come alongside that person and make that desired change happen. But the thing is, Tom, the individual needs to want it for themselves. That the responsibility is on that individual, and from that, a coach can help be the facilitator or the catalyst to make that change.
Because a lot of times you may think, oh, well, I'll just, you know, my wife, you know, there's an emotional thing there that can kind of inhibit a freedom.
Yeah.
And maybe you don't want to hear about your blind spots from your spouse.
Right. This is someone who is completely objective. There's no judgment in a life coach. It is someone who is merely being curious and not judgmental. So asking questions that is really trying to shed light on some of those dark areas, but without any judgment either. No leading questions. A coach is just there to sort of be curious and see what we can come up with through that.
You got to like people.
Oh, totally. And that's the thing. I love hearing people's stories. I love knowing the foundation of why someone is who they are and really bringing out the excellence, who they're made to be. I get so passionate about that. I love it.
That's very cool. Now, what is the name? Or do you have like a name?
Yeah, Ignite Life Coaching is the name, and I have a website. So if you go to jessheller.com, all the information is there. So you can get a hold of me. I'm on Facebook as well, Ignite Life Coaching with Jessica Heller, and then I'm on Twitter as well as Ignite Life Coach.
As any social media savvy person would be these days. Well, this has been a real delight. Obviously, you know, our paths have been very close to each other for quite a few years. I'm very excited for you. And one more time, how can people get a hold of you to find out more about this?
jessheller.com and Facebook, Ignite Life Coaching with Jessica Heller.